Mullaghroe National School near Gerteen in County Sligo. And myself and my good companion, my musical director, my left-hand man, Mr. David Hayes, will take us through the evening. David. So here we are, not quite in the middle of nowhere, but in fact near Gerteen in County Sligo. Mullaghroe National School, to be exact, built 2 years before yours truly came on this earth, 1954, and extended some years ago, 70 pupils, 3 dedicated teachers, and by God, you won't believe some of the stuff you're going to see coming out of this lot tonight. They are environmentally aware to the extent that they won competitions sponsored by Sligo Corporation and the County Council, and also came first in the project section of that competition last year. Lovely. Excellent. Good, I can see that you're going to enjoy tonight, Joe. Would you please welcome, both aged 8, Emma Horan and Aideen Sherlock. Wow. Emma and Aideen, you're very welcome, the two of you. Who likes music? Aideen, do you like music too? What about you, do you like?
I like pop songs.
Pop songs? What kind of pop songs do you like, Emma?
All different kinds.
Do you like Whitney Houston?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you like any older music?
I like Elvis Presley.
Who?
Elvis Presley.
Who's Elvis Presley?
He's the king of pop music.
He's the king of pop music, is he? Why do you like Elvis Presley?
Because Daddy likes him.
Because Dad likes him. Is there a lot of Elvis Presley music in the house?
Don't know.
I suppose there must be if the dad is mad on it. Now, I feel a joke coming on from this beautifully costumed young woman here beside me. Will you give me a joke, will you, Amy?
Why did the lady pour holy water all over her lettuce?
Why did the lady pour holy water all over her what?
Lettuce.
Her lashes.
Lettuce.
Lettuce. Why did the lady pour holy water all over her lettuce? I don't know. Why did she?
Because she heard the priest at Mass saying, "Let us pray."
Emma, what would make you blush?
Sitting near the fire.
Sitting near the fire. Now, I've got my most difficult question really of the whole programme. The Beef Tribunal. Who knows what the Beef Tribunal is? Now you can guess or you can tell me what you've been told by somebody else. I don't mind. Aideen, you got an answer?
Well, I think it's about bishops and popes writing about bacon and cabbage and corned beef.
Bishops and popes write about bacon and cabbage and corned beef.
Fighting about it.
Fighting about it. It's time to introduce somebody. Who are we going to do the introductions for? Yes, good girl. Okay, there's your camera over there, number 3. Now, away you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you kindly welcome my twin brother Cahill, who would like to sing The Milky Maid for you.
Indeed, you're not too far. Now, turn to here and turn about here. That sort of thing. Everybody happy with that? Yeah, excellent. Jerry's going to get out of the way now.
Where are you going to, my pretty babes? Where are you going to, my pretty babe? I'm going on milking, sir, she said. Sir, she said. Sir, she said. I'm going on milking, sir.
yours, sir, later on. Okay, big bow, the three of you. And we'll see you at the end of the show. Off we go. James Murray, and I'll explain the pronunciation in a moment. Come on, James. Now, the very first thing we must do, I know you're looking at the old certificates there, don't worry, this one's for you. The name Murray, in Dublin, in Cork, in Galway, in God only knows where else in Ireland would be Murray. But it's Murray where you come from, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. And there's a reason for that. Do you know the reason, or will I tell them?
I don't know.
It's an old famine. I've just been told it's an old famine pronunciation of the name that has survived right down through the generations with very few families. There's about 10 families left, is there? 10 families out of the original 40 or so, was it? 48 from the Irish famine, and you are now living proof that they're still about, apparently fine and well by all accounts. So you have a little bit of history on your side. Now, what have you got here for me?
First-class English.
Couple of pickies. Am I to show these now? Does anybody want to have a look at these? Do they? Thank you very much. Look at that. Now, just in case you're not getting a very clear impression of what Jerry's holding up in front, I'd like you to describe for me, James, what we have in the photographs.
It's a pike that I caught in the Long River.
A pike?
Yes.
Who'd you catch it with?
Branded.
Tell me about fishing. I think that's one of the biggest pastimes in your life, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. When did you start?
When I was 8.
Tell me what goes into catching a pike. Describe all the different things you've got to do.
The first thing you have to catch him.
That's true. That's true. What do I need to catch it with?
You can catch him with worms.
Yeah.
Or either dead fish.
Dead fish, yeah.
Or rubber fish and spoons.
Okay.
A special spoon for fishing.
Okay, so there we are, side of the river, right? Do we catch a pike in a river? Do we ever see?
Yeah.
The river. Yeah.
River.
How long do you have to wait?
They're hungry, they'll take it nearly right away.
Right away.
But sometimes they follow them in and see who's up there. But then they won't take it, follow it in.
So what have you got to do when they won't take it?
Keep trying.
Keep trying, yeah. You've got to be patient if you're fishing for
Yeah.
them, right? So out she comes. When you get the bite, what does it feel like?
It's like something heavy, like a rock under the water.
And is it exciting?
Yeah.
So what do you do then? How do you get him in?
Well, first you have to let him rest and tire him out.
Yeah. How do you do that?
Well, if he takes say you're reeling in now and he takes a big bite and he was nearly dead and then he'd go for the reeds, then you know he's nearly dead.
He's banjacks when he's in the reeds, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you let him into the weeds, he'll wrap your line around the weeds and you lose him.
Nasty.
Yeah.
How do you get him off the hook?
You have a special scissors
Yeah.
that cuts the place where they are.
Yeah. And can you eat pike?
Yeah.
And what do they taste like?
I never had one.
Well, if that wasn't a true fisherman story, well then I've never heard one before. Now, you're going to introduce somebody for me, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay, would you like to do it over to camera number 3?
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome from 3rd class, Barbara Taylor and Maria McNulty, who will dance a two-hand reel. They are accompanied by Maureen McGrath on the tin whistle.
Okay, James, you stay here. Maureen, how are you? Here's your position here. Girls, you ready? Good stuff. David, I believe you're going to be involved in this. That's great. Away you go. James, up you come. I have a certificate for a fisherman. And the day that you eat the pike, give us a shout and I'll share it with you. Okay, there you go. Big bell. 7, Amanda's age 6, from 2nd and 1st class. Would you please welcome Kathy Casey and Amanda Drury? Come on. Now, can you move back up there a little bit now, Amanda, just to make sure that everybody's in the right position. Now, we'll start off with Kathy. Kathy, have you ever travelled outside Ireland?
Yes.
Where to?
To America.
What was it like? Where did you go?
Well, I stayed with my auntie more with my sister Neela and my mummy and daddy, and she lives in Lake Forest.
Lake Forest, where is that, do you know?
Mm.
Is it near the sea or is it inside?
It's near the sea.
What was it like?
Auntie Nora brought us down to the lake, and we had good fun down at the lake. And the reason why we were going was because we had an invitation to go to our cousin's wedding.
Lovely.
And my sister Neela and I were flower girls.
Very nice.
And after the wedding we had a big party, and we had great fun.
And why do I feel that this story could actually go on for about 100 years? Well, did you have a good time?
Yeah.
Good. Do you pray? Do either of you pray? Do you say your prayers?
Yeah.
Good. Now, what do you pray for? Amanda?
I pray to God.
Good. Well, he's a fairly good destination, all right. What do you pray to God? Let's sit up and tell me.
I pray to God because my uncle died, and he had a heart attack.
What do you pray for?
I pray for Jesus and God, and then I pray to Papa Pio and my auntie.
Father Pio?
Yeah.
Do you?
And I pray to my auntie Marion, and I pray to all the sick people in Somalia, and I pray to my uncle Paddy and my other uncle who died. They both died from heart attack. And I pray for the people in Somalia and for the poor.
It's an impressive list there to pray to, haven't you?
Yeah.
Very impressive indeed. What do you think love is? What do you think it is?
To each other, be kind together and forgive each other.
Yes, forgiving. I like that bit. That's a good thing, being forgiven, yeah.
And when people share, and when people be nice to each other.
Yeah, that's not bad. Being nice, forgiving and sharing. What do you think love is?
When you pray together to God.
Yeah. Praying together, yeah.
Yeah.
A couple of good definitions there of love. I think we can live with that. Now, you're out of the job, envious or otherwise, of introducing our next act. Will you do the business for me?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the choir group from 5th and 6th class, conducted by the principal, Miss Tulin. They will sing The Castle of the Moor.
Well done. gentlemen, just reminding you that we have the guest this evening of Mullaghroe National School near Gerteen in County Sligo. Would you please welcome, he's aged 12, Tommy Hannon, and aged 11, Patrician Murray. Another Murray. Now, what in the name of all that's architectural have we got here?
Well, it's Michael Coleman's cottage.
Is it?
He was a famous fiddler from around our parts. We are called the Coleman Country. And we did this as part of a historical project last year, which helped us win the first prize in the project competition.
And what was the competition? Was it environmental?
It was an environmental and historical competition.
Very good. And who made it? And of course,
Well,
Patricia, we've got the garden here, haven't we?
yeah. My uncle made most of it, and
You meant to say that?
and it got a bit run down, and then we painted up again.
The cottage got a bit run down, your uncle.
Yeah.
And can you open the door?
Yeah, so that one's...
Oh, I see. It's very good. Turn it around so we can see. Did you end up with the garden? The cottage. It's a typical male thing, isn't it? Now, any other projects of interest? I mean, if that's the kind of stuff that we can expect, there must be more going on, is there? Any other projects? What kind of things?
There's more environmental things on Mullaghroe Castle.
Where's Mullaghroe? Where's that?
It's about 2 kilometres away from our school. The O'Gara's lived in it. It was burned twice, and the first time it was rebuilt again, but the second time it was just left.
Do you know anything about the people who lived in it, who were burnt out?
Yeah, the O'Gara's, they moved up from Clooney, and there's a lake named after the castle, Lochgara.
What's the project all about then at the end of the day, do you think?
It's about keeping the environment clean.
Sound stuff. Now, you recently had an even more famous person than I visit the school. A man who knows not how to keep shoe leather on his feet, by the name of Dumaker. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
What was he doing there on his travels?
He was doing the O'Sullivan Bear March from Cork to Leitrim, and he took the old way which passed by our school, and before that he sent us sponsorship sheets.
Oh, good man.
So, we raised £89 for him for the environment, and there was a van going by, and we walked 4 miles with them, and we walked as far as the shrine, and they had refreshments for us, drinks and biscuits.
He likes refreshments. He's a good fella though, isn't he? He's a good crack.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. When you go on the walk. Marvellous indeed. Now, what would you like to be when you leave school?
Well, I'd like to be a footballer for Arsenal. They're my favourite team, but if I got that opportunity to be...
Football for whom?
Arsenal.
Arsenal, I see, is it now, right?
But if I got the opportunity, I'd like to be a teacher.
A teacher? Now, £1 million, I've got £1 million in my pocket, I'm going to hand it over. What would you do with it?
Put some in the bank and...
Oh, sound thinking.
Buy a lot of clothes.
Buy a lot of clothes. How much would you put in the bank, just out of interest?
Right. And gentlemen, would you please welcome Mark Dwyer from 4th class playing My Darling Asleep on the violin.
You like this, folks? Mark, where are you? You need the assistance of Mr. Hayes on the keyboards. Yes. Okay, I'll sit down and get out of the way. I know when I'm not wanted. I'll have to have you back for the finale, okay? Off you go. Now, I better not forget about the certificate. And real life won't be worth living. Not up here. Patricia, I've got one for you. Next time you get to bring in that. It's more impressive, right? Big bow. See you later, guys. Off you go. Good stuff, perfect. Would you please welcome Jonathan Mullaney and Bernard McLaughlin. Are we all set? Move up a little bit there now, a little smidgy in there, that's great. Marvellous. Okay, boys, how are we?
Okay.
Right, now, I'll start off with you, Jonathan. What is the thing that you do best of all in the whole wide world?
When I was helping my daddy on the farm,
Yeah, and what do you do when you're helping your daddy on the farm?
I do help them to put in cattle with their bullet and with their
Don't mind them.
and the bullet there. Your daddy has to put them in, and the man has to come and he looks at them, tells the daddy the righteous dock it out, and tell them when the cow is good calving.
Good. Have you ever seen a cow calving, have you?
Yeah, and it was
Really, and what happens?
when my daddy has to go up to get his brother Sean, Lenny,
So come on down, Sean, right?
and he gets somebody else, and first they have to put in their hand, pull out their two legs and tie them on to get the rope and tie them
So
on.
put in the hand,
Yeah, and put them
out with the legs.
and get the rope and tie them on and put them onto the jack and get the jack, and there's this hanger what you pull up and down. Yeah,
And out she comes.
yeah. Before I
You know it as well, don't you? Yeah. Would you like to go with that?
no.
I didn't think so, somewhere or another. I could see you going a bit like that.
I did.
You?
I often did.
You often did. And what's it like when the calf comes out?
Oh, she's often slimy and this blood thing comes down.
Yeah, that's right. And that's part of what it's all about. And it's not going to change. There's no way around that one. Now, are you going to be a farmer?
No.
No. Why not?
Because I don't like it. Because every time I go out, I get off the doctor. Because the milk is every place.
So that business that we've just heard there, that wouldn't suit you, sure it wouldn't. What kind of job would you like?
Be a gardener.
To be a gardener? Really? Why?
Because if a robber took someone's things, I could go and get the robber and give it back their things, and then I'd be helping them to give back their things.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to help people, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know any jokes? Guards have to have a sense of humour as well.
There was three boys walking in the field one day, and one of them fell down a hole, and Manners went down the hole after him to get him up, and Buzz Off went to the police station, and Buzz Off said to the guard, "Come quickly, my friend's down the hole." And the guard said, "What's your name?" And Buzz Off said, "Buzz Off." And the guard said, "Where's your Manners? He's down the hole after Charlie."
Boys, you're going to do something for me, aren't you? Who's going to do the honours? Good man, there's your camera.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce a group from the school band playing Ning Nallo and the Curry Pudding.
Good boy, you stay there. Mullaghroe National School in Gertine. Come on, guys. Come on, girls. And we say good night from school around the corner until next week. Okay, is anybody else? Come on, quick. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.